Good evening. Um, just a quick update. I've been sort of pushed into this a little bit, but I've been meaning to do one for a while. Yeah, my cousin from London, Stuart, spoke to him at the start of the week. He was like, "Ross, come on! I've been looking for more videos of you, and I keep seeing the same one, the old one." So yeah, sorry if you feel out of the loop or anything, but yeah, no, well done, Stuart, for forcing me into it. And he's just got engaged as well, which is lovely, to his lovely girlfriend Amy. So congratulations. I'm very, very happy for you. Okay, right, quick update then. It's Sunday the 17th of August. Okay, I think the last video I was either still doing or just coming up to the end of radiotherapy and maybe just starting chemotherapy. So that would have been about 6 weeks ago, maybe start of July. So basically what's happened is I finished radiotherapy. It got left, I had about a month off, and just before I started chemotherapy I had a scan, MRI scan, of the full head and spine. So that was towards the end of start of August. No, end of July. Oh, whatever. So yeah, so started chemo at the beginning of July. Anyway, long and short of it, it absolutely knocked my socks off. The chemotherapy is a little bit hit and miss for the doctors. They don't really know what to do by their own admission. It goes on, they just try and work it out based on the person's height, weight and age, and obviously tumour type. But it is a bit of a guessing game for them, and I think they got it wrong by their own admission, because it hit me really, really bad, worse than what I think any of us. I was sick and just bedridden for 3 days. So what they've done this time, and the reason I'm doing this now is because I start chemotherapy again tomorrow, is they've actually reduced the dose by around 20%. They've sort of said, yeah, okay, bit too heavy for you. So yeah, so they're reducing that. That starts tomorrow. So I'll be over at Birmingham Hospital in the morning. So that's the 18th, and then I've got another week. Sorry, I'll be in 2 days, and then in a 1 week's time after that, and then another week's time I'll go in for just a very small one. Okay, bit of good news. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, I just mentioned that the scan that I had news that the tumour, which is about just behind the skull there. So the tumour that's left in was 13 millimetres, 13.8.5, 13 point something millimetres. Now, as I've said before, the radiotherapy is again a bit hit and miss. They don't really know how it works. They don't really know what they're doing, but that's what they do. And the good news is the radiotherapy, which is now ended, has shrunk the tumour by approximately, well, it's gone down to 7 point something millimetres. So I guess you could say probably about 40%, which is really good news. To put it this way, I asked what they would be looking for, and they said if it was stable, so if it was around the same sort of size it was before they started radiotherapy, they would be chuffed. So the fact it's reduced by that much, they are very happy, but at the same time, like, we don't dine out on it. We just take it as, good bit of news, and then what's next. You know, I don't ever get carried away or chuffed or anything. So yeah. So I think up until now, so we've been through surgery, well, pre-surgery as well, which I was in a bit of a state. So we've been through surgery, been through post-surgery sort of recovery, diagnosis, and then radiotherapy, all the way up to chemotherapy. I feel as if, to put it in boxing terms, like I was winning. I was like, you know, it was probably like eat every round to me. And this last set of chemo I had, took me out. It won that round, big time. So I'm hoping it's not going to be as bad tomorrow. You know, I feel a bit more prepared for it, and yeah. Anything to add, Hal? You've got to get your voice on here somehow.
I don't know. Just yeah.
My head. Let's talk about my head. My head's been properly shaved now, so you know, look at that. People have been like, I've been walking down the road. People have been like crossing over and that.
Maybe how the
crossing the street as if like, look at him. Scar, look at him. I'm like, it's just me. I ain't gonna hurt ya.
What about how the chemo has affected you and stuff in terms of specifics, like
tiredness? Okay, so chemo, yeah, it battered me. Tiredness, sickness.
Went back in to hospital.
Yeah, I've been back in a couple of times. I've had like eye infections and stuff, and yeah, just the normal, you know, cancer stuff. So yeah, right, okay, we'll leave it at that. 7 minutes, because I've been looking at this. Remember them?
Why? How do you know people aren't still eating them?
What?
What do you mean, remember them?
Well, that's from our childhood, isn't it?
I never French fancy in my childhood.
Yeah, but you never had anything treat, you know.
Yeah, wagon wheels.
What? Yeah, exactly. A wagon wheel. That's not a treat. In our house, that was a punishment, eating a wagon wheel.
Right. Anyway, finish it up.
Right. Okay. So yeah, congratulations, Stuart. Wish me luck for tomorrow.